welcome back to my channel. It's Caitlin here, and today I'm going to be doing another testing products video for you. So today I have chosen the brand W7, which has been really highly requested by you guys. So I have a bunch of products by my side here and I'm just going to go in and start testing them out for you. I have a full face minus concealer because for some reason they didn't deliver it for me. There was some problem with it, so they sent it back and I don't have a concealer. But apart from that, I have a full face of makeup in this box. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you do enjoy these type of videos, and subscribe down below if you are new to my channel, and I will just get on and test these products. So the first product which I have to test is a foundation. This is the W7 Photo Shoot Foundation, and apparently it lasts 16 hours and is budge proof. So let's test this out and see how it feels on my skin. I got the shade Sand Beige, which doesn't look too dark, but you never know. Oh, okay. So it's one of these bottles that don't have a pump on it. So I'm just going to have to put it onto my hand. It's not too runny, but it does look a little bit dark. Uh-oh. It's got good coverage so far. I'm really impressed. So if we all just agree to ignore the fact that it is far too dark for me, the coverage and the finish of this foundation is insane. I am so crazy impressed, and I have never honestly been that impressed with a foundation in these videos because they are so cheap, but this is really good. So sadly the concealer which I ordered didn't come. I'm not too sure what happened, but I got an email from the company saying that I had a refund from it. So I don't know, but we don't have a concealer, which is really kind of annoying, so I'm sorry about that. But I'm going to move on to powder. So the powder which I got from W7 is the Banana Dreams Loose Powder. This is just a loose powder. They only had one shade of this, so this is the shade which I have. It does look quite yellow, hence the banana name, but let's try this out and see what happens. This powder has worked really well on my skin, and my skin feels really mattified, but it doesn't feel cakey at all, and that is definitely down to the foundation as well. I honestly don't feel like I'm wearing foundation at the moment. My skin feels so light and fresh, and it doesn't feel tacky, it doesn't feel heavy. I'm really loving these products so far, and this has worked really well. So since I have been using this as a mirror, I'm now going to move on and do my eyebrows. So I picked up this kit here from W7, and this is their Brow Parlour Complete Eyebrow Grooming Kit, and I just loved it because the packaging looked so cool. This is what it looks like inside. So you have two eyebrow shades here, a dark one and a light one, and then you have two highlight shades. So I'm going to be using these two for my eyebrows. Also in this kit you get a pair of mini tweezers and also a little spoolie as well, but they've both fallen out. But you do get those in the side. It's definitely not my favourite shade to do my eyebrows, but the actual product itself was really nice to work with. I am quite impressed despite it not being my ideal colour. So now that I have done my eyebrows, I'm going to go back and finish off the rest of my face. So first of all, the bronzing and highlighting product which I picked up was this here. This is the Hollywood Bronze and Glow palette, so you get a bronzer and a highlight in here. So I'm firstly just going to use the bronzer on my cheeks first of all. So I don't really know how this bronzer is coming off on camera, but in person and for me it's a little bit too light, and it took quite a while to build up a proper kind of bronze, and even then it's still a very pale shade, but it still is quite nice and very natural. So before I go on and use the highlight, I'm going to do a bit of blusher first of all. The blusher which I picked up from W7 is this duo here. This is their duo blusher, and it is in the shade number 2, so I'm presuming they have a number 1 as well. And the two shades are here. I think I'm just going to mix these two together really and see what they look like on my face. I feel like there's barely any pigmentation in them at all, and yeah, I had to build it up a lot, and even then I still don't have much blusher on my face, so yeah, they're just not that pigmented. So I'm going to move on and do highlights. I'm going to be going back into this palette here for highlights and taking the lighter shade, which is this one on this side, and using this to highlight my cheekbones. I really like that highlight shade. It went onto my skin really nicely, and it's also a really pretty shade. So I definitely like the highlighter. I'm not so fond of the bronzer, but the highlighter is really pretty. Moving on to my eyes, I'm going to be using this palette here. This is the W7 In the Night Smoky Shades palette. This is what it looks like inside, so they're all quite dark, plummy, purpley shades, and I'm just going to create a look for you guys today using this palette, and I'll let you guys know what I think of it. First of all, it doesn't have a mirror, which is a bit annoying, so I'm going to have to use a mirror from something else, but you'd think they'd be able to put a mirror in here. If you think it's a mirror, it's just like the reflective tin, because it's like a tin packaging. First of all, I'm just going to set my base using the N shade there. I think I'm now just going to take the second shade along and use this on my crease of my eyes to give me a bit of a transition before we use the purple shades. Now I think I'm going to head in with this purple shade here and really darken up this eye look. This is not pigmented whatsoever. And now moving on, I'm going to take this shimmery pink shade, which looks so pretty. And I'm going to be using this as like a highlight on the centre of my eyelid. Okay, so I have just finished doing my eyeshadow. The lighting in this video is a little bit off because it's really bright on this side and dark on this side, so I promise you my eyeshadow is the same, but it probably doesn't look it because the lighting's different on either side of my face. But for my opinions on the eyeshadow palette, it's definitely not my favourite palette in the world, so I probably won't be using this palette again. For the same price you can definitely get better eyeshadow palettes. So to finish off the eyes, I have two more products to use. I have a black eyeliner and also a mascara to use. So I'm just going to go ahead and use these two products, and then I will let you guys know what I think of them. Whoa, that's sharp. Holy moly. Okay, eyeliner is definitely not that great. It doesn't give much colour at all out of it, so yeah, not that great. Ooh, the wand is massive, so let's see how this goes. I'm trying so hard to build my eyelashes up and it's just giving me nothing. So mascara has been done. It was definitely not the best mascara in the world. It took so long to build up, and even then it's not that great. So I'm gonna move on and finish this makeup look off with the lips. I'm still so impressed with how my foundation is looking. I honestly can't get over how good that was. Moving on to my lips, I have two products here to test out. The first one is the Lip Twizzler or Twister. The Lip Twister by W7, and this is in the shade Shiraz. And then the lipstick which I got, which I thought kind of matched, was the Viva LA Berry lipstick, and it's just like a really dark reddy plum colour. So it looks kind of cool. It's one of the ones which you twist up and twist down. It's not a pencil. So I'm going to use this and line my lips first of all. Oh my goodness, I absolutely love this lip pencil so much. As you can see, I went ahead and just filled my whole lips in this colour because I absolutely love this shade and also this formula. It's amazing and so creamy. Honestly, like, some lip liners which I own, which are 10 times more expensive, are not as good as this one. This is crazy. I absolutely love this so much. Let's use the lipstick and see how this goes as well. I'm definitely not as impressed with the lipstick as I was with the lip liner, but it still is quite nice. It's definitely very smooth and it feels really moisturising on your lips. It gives a really nice glossy finish to your lips as well, but it just is a little bit difficult to work with, and I think that's partially due to the fact that it is a really dark colour. So guys, those were all the products which I had to test out for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I do apologise for the lighting getting brighter and darker throughout this video. If I had to recommend you 2 products, I would definitely recommend trying out the foundation and also purchasing yourself some of the lip liners from W7, because I was crazy impressed with those 2 products. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, then feel free to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe as well down there. And I will see you soon in my next video. Bye guys!